Good evening, high school softball fans, and welcome to Akron's Firestone Stadium. Tonight, Big Time Sports brings you another state tournament battle between the 19-7 Gibsonburg Golden Bears and the 19-10 Garaway Pirates. I'm Charlie Jones. Along with me tonight, Ashley Rodacker, a former Garaway Pirate softball gal that's sitting in with me tonight. And of course, in between Ashley and I is the love of my life, Smoochy Jones. So Ashley, you've been following this Garaway team. Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, you know, you can never count them out. They're super young, super competitive, and they have a really big fire. And I'm telling you, this coaching staff right here, they're headed in the right direction.
All right, so I want to thank the good people at Right Mark Roofing for taking care of our pre-game report. Now with that, let's talk, Ashley, about the keys to the game, and I'll let you tell everybody about them.
Right here, Gibsonburg, they definitely score the runners and score them quick, especially with this Garaway defense. And the Pirates, if they grab the lead early, you know, do what they're capable of with their fundamentals, smooth sailing from there.
All right, so there you have it. Compliments of the Buckeye Career Center, our Buckeye Career Center keys to the games. All right, so Gibsonburg lineup looks a little bit like this. Brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Leading off will be Ansley Fleming, followed by Cheyenne Reese. In the third spot, Ava Amore. Hitting cleanup, Leah Hall. In the fifth spot, Olivia Walford, followed by Emily Henderson, Mia Brink, Mackenzie Muntz, and then, of course, Emma Jividen. That's your lineup. Compliments of the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Let's take a look now at the Garaway pitcher. Ashley, talk about this young lady on our monitor.
Well, there's so many words you could use to describe her. You know, she has so much fight and determination. She's never going to let anyone, you know, win her, you know, effort. You know, effort means everything to this girl, and she's going to give it her all down to the last second of this game. All
right, so there you have a very good description of tonight's pitcher for the Garaway Pirates, and that is Audrey Miller. And actually, I noticed there's 3 Millers in a row starting out for the Pirates.
Oh yeah, welcome to Garaway and Amish country.
There you go, there you go. So our first pitch sponsor tonight, as the leadoff hitter steps in against Audrey Miller. I want to thank Wendy's. Hamburgers, milkshakes, French fries, you name it, salads, everything is great at Wendy's. So be sure to stop before or after the game at Wendy's. First to the ball game against Ansley Fleming. A swing and a miss by the left-handed hitter of the Golden Bears. So Gibsonburg, they've been there, done that. Gibsonburg has been here 6 times. Actually, Garaway, there's another swing and a miss. This is Garaway's first appearance.
And their first regional final appearance also this year. So they're making a run for themselves. Super young team.
Yeah, 19-7 coming in, I think. And I'll tell you what, they have peaked at the right time during this softball season. That pitch on the outside just misses. And let's see here, position number 2. So Sophia Connor is behind the plate for Garaway.
Yep, she's a freshman. You know, she just playing defense today. We got Nadia Pope batting for her today. So a bunch of young kids out here playing their roles.
All right, so an off-speed pitch by Miller just misses, and you heard the groans from the Pirate faithful. They wanted a called strike, but we got a 2-2 count on our leadoff hitter here on the Big Time Sports Television Network. That one is going to be zapped down the left side in front of the Pirate bullpen. Miller. Count of 2-2 now on a leadoff hitter. Uh-oh, down to third base. Should be, it is. Good play down there at the third base. Watch Ava Amore make the put out here to start the ball game. Smoochy make a 5-3 in the scorebook. So stepping in now would be Cheyenne Reese. Cheyenne Reese, the catcher for the Golden Bears. Uh-oh, a zapper down to first base, and I'll tell you what, she's going to reach first base. That was hard to hit. That one is an error on first base. So an E3 puts a runner aboard here. Very sharp smash. This was a tough one. So a runner at first base, 1 out. Here in the top of the first inning. So Ashley, can you run on Garaway?
I don't think so.
Wow, that one just barely. That one barely got through the infield, so a hit for the Golden Bears. It wasn't pretty, but it's gonna work. Watch it again. Ashley, call it.
Right here, she takes one to right field, drops right down in front, right past the second baseman. Here, I think she's a little happy on her throw, a bunch of nerves going through her mind right here, and just got to play your position, ball first.
All right, so with 1 out in the top of the second, the Golden Bears with runners at first and a second. Uh-oh, line drive. Oh, wow. Good play by the Pirate second baseman. Check this out. This is Keaton Yoder.
Yep, freshman right here. Stepped into a big roll, line drive, out.
All right, so the freshman, Keaton Yoder, makes the put up for out number 2. So with 2 outs now, runners at first and second, top of the first inning. Big Time Sports Television Network at the plate now. He is a number 14. This is Olivia Wofford. You can find Olivia.
Get her.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Good effort there by the catcher. Hustle with that.
Well, the Golden Bears have scored a run in the top of the first inning. Watch this one. This is just inside the right field foul line. I think it was an okay play by the right fielder, but the throw into home plate was high and wide and enables that runner coming around third to score. So we got a 2-out ball game, top of the first. We got 1 run in. We got a runner on the corner. All right, there we go. At the plate now will be Gibsonburg's number 12, Emily Henderson. Henderson awaits a pitch from Audrey Miller. 2 hits so far in the top of the first inning here. Throw back to the bag. And I'll tell you what, Ashley, with a runner on third base, you don't want to throw. I don't want to try a pick off at third base.
I wouldn't try it here with Sophia's arm she's got, so.
If that's a wild throw, they score another run, right?
Hey, I don't know. You got your left fielder, Kayla Miller, out there covering, so.
All right, another error on the Pirates. That's 2 errors in the first inning, giving up 3 runs. Here we go, watch it. It's a shot to the second baseman. Gets past the second baseman, rolls on to the right field. And we've got a timeout now on the field. So, Ashley, this is not the way Coach Koschmeider wanted to start it.
No, it is not. But I know, I've played for this man my whole playing career, and, he's got it under his belt right here. He's got control of this team mentally. I know their nerves are just probably, all over the place. The adrenaline, first time, super young team. So I think Coach has got it here.
If the Pirates don't create errors, there's no score in the ball game. Both of those errors should have been outs, right?
Yes, and, I think, Audrey's pitching really, really well right now, coming right out the gate. So, defense needs to step up and get her back right here.
All right, so we've got 2 outs, but we've got 3 big runs in for the Golden Bears. We got a runner at second base. Stepping in now for Gibsonburg will be Mia Brink. You can find Mia Brink in right field for Gibsonburg. Nice pitch, called strike. Good pitch by Audrey Miller. Miller now. That one gets past the catcher. Runner will go from second to third. So Gibsonburg now with a runner on the corner. Well, the scoreboard says 2-1, Smooch. That one back to the screen, foul ball. Scoreboard says 2-2 now on the hitter. Let's see now what they do with Mia Brink with a runner at third. The Pirates against the Golden Bears. There's a nice pitch. Going to throw it down to first base. They get her for out number 3, but not before the Golden Bears come out big, really big to start things off. 3 runs on 2 hits in the top of the first inning here at Firestone Park. Many thanks to Wayne Garage Door. And while we're getting ready, Ashley, to get things started here, tell me about Sugar Creek Cartage. You are with a company called Sugar Creek Cartage.
Yes, that's my family. I am 4th generation in the company. We have 2nd and 3rd generations working. We're a very avid supporter of Garaway Softball. We've been in business. My great-grandparents started it back in 1953. So we just love to keep trucking.
All right, so you just keep on trucking, right?
Absolutely.
Since 1953. Now, Ashley, let's take a look at the Garaway lineup. Can you tell us about the Garaway lineup?
First up, we have, junior Krista Miller, All-Ohioan this year as a junior, so I think she'll get things started really well here. And then we have Kayla Miller, she's out in left field tonight. Audrey Miller, she's on the mound doing her stuff right now. Freshman True Tango in the 4-hole tonight. She had a really big 3-run home run in the regional final game down at OU. And then we have another freshman, Kylie LaCroix, and then Nadia Pope, the DP tonight. Jaylene Jimenez, third base. Clea Glazer at first. Keaton Yoder at second.
All right, so there you have it, the Garaway Pirate lineup, and then you get a look at our leadoff hitter tonight. So the Pirates already down 3 runs, so the good news is they got plenty of time to recover. The bad news is they're down 3-zip. So here we go. Stepping in now for the Pirates will be junior Krista Miller. And my stats tell me Krista Miller hits .447 on the year. Right, nice pitch. Krista Miller hitting .447 on the year, leading things off for the Pirates. That went in the dirt, or I should say actually in the turf, right?
Yep, this year you got to say that.
All right, here's another pitch. Miller is going to lead things off for the Pirates with a shot between third and short, and Ashley Rodacker called the action for us on our Dennison Yard replay.
Yep, this is Krista doing Krista. Little line drive right in between the 5-6 hole. Makes it look easy.
All right, so twin sister Kayla.
Identical twin
Kayla Miller at the plate. Shows bunt, foul ball on the bunt try. So Krista Miller and Kayla Miller are identical twins.
Yes, they are.
How does a coach call them, keep them apart?
It's very, very hard. But once you get to know them, they're very, very different. So.
Oh, okay. All right, so we got an 0-1 count now on the Pirate second hitter. There's another bunt attempt. Won't go, so we got an 0-2 now. on Kayla Miller. I want to thank the good guys at Belden Brick. Belden Brick, just like Ashley and Sugar Creek Cartage, are really big sponsors of Garaway Athletics. It is the Belden Brick Company. So she foul tipped that one to stay alive. Boy, I tell you what, we've had rain a couple times today. Right now, rain, it went away, but boy, is it muggy here at this one tonight. That one is low and inside for ball 2. Ball 1. The count now 1-2 on our hitter. Nobody out. 1 on for the Pirates. Gibsonburg with 3 in the top of the first. That one is high. That one is going to be a steal. She is safe at second base. But I tell you what, what's the high throw, Ashley? What's the high throw from the catcher? See how high she gets that ball down to second base?
She wasn't expecting it either. You can see that hesitation right there.
All right, so Miller is safe at second base, so we got a runner in scoring position. The identical twin will foul it off again. Olivia Wofford in the circle tonight for the Golden Bears. That one is the ball. Wow, now we got a full count. All of a sudden we got a full count now with nobody out and a Pirate at second. Here's a pitch. Could be in play, is it? No, it is not. It's going to hit the screen way up on top and roll all the way to the bottom. How about the pizza parlor? You ever been in the pizza parlor?
Actually, last night Jeremiah sponsored these girls' send-off meal, so that's where they had their send-off party. Well,
Jeremiah is like you. He's sponsoring the game today, so you be sure to tell him that you took good care of the pizza parlor.
Oh, we will.
All right, so I'll tell you what. Let's look at it again. Call it, Ashley.
Right here. Really good. Look at that.
Well, what started out 0-2 on the hitter.
Very, very good at bat. Patience. A lot of patience at the plate.
Foul. Nope. Bunt attempt. Pitch is wide for ball 1. So the Garaway Pirates now beating their drum, making a little noise to the Pirate faithful. Runs at first and second, nobody out. There's a bunt, nice bunt. That's going to get the runners just what she wanted to do. She's going to push them to second and third. And who do you think? Check it out, here it is again.
Right here, perfect. Gets in position, puts that bunt down, bright in play like she's supposed to, moves those base runners, textbook.
All right, so we got a timeout on the field. Coach Koschmeider. There you get a shot of Coach Dennis Kottmeyer speaking to his freshman shortstop, right?
Yeah, this kid, she's a hard worker. She puts in the time, and she deserves every moment right here.
So her name is True Tango. All right. True Tango. Now, if you're a Pirate fan with runners at second and third, you like the idea of putting True Tango in the batter's box. Right?
I wouldn't want to have anyone else in this situation right now.
Yeah, but she's only a freshman.
Hey, just watch this game.
Okay. Swing and a miss by True Tango. Hey, a hit means at least 1 run. Need to chip away at this 3-zip lead by the Golden Bears. Big Time Sports bringing you big time state tournament games. Here we go. That's a called strike. 1-2 now on the hitter. Tango, 1-2. Wow, look out. Are you kidding me? Wow, that would have hit that runner down there at third base. That was a line shot, wasn't it, Smooch? Yes, it was. Here's a look at it.
Right here, takes that inside pitch. Yep, just what you're supposed to do.
Many thanks to the Dennison Yard taking care of our replays. How about the Wayne Garage Door and our scoreboard? The 1-2 pitch. Dribbler, that's going to be trouble. Wow. Wow. Actually, that runner on third should have been home.
Yes, she should have.
Watch the replay.
You know, True does her job, puts the
Now,
ball in play.
right now, go!
Yeah. She didn't get far enough. She started going back to that base and, you know, couldn't make it. But, you know, at least she went back, still got a base runner.
All right, so we got 2 outs, still at second and third. Pitch is a nice pitch. It's a called strike.
Right here, this is another freshman up to bat, so.
All right. Hey, so Krista Miller could have walked home. Boy. Should have had a run in. All right. How about a ball? That's going to even the count at 1. Pirates out of the Inter-Valley Conference. Battling this team from the Toledo area. I talked to the Golden Bear coach a little bit before the game. Nice young lady, Coach Gooner. Nice pitch. Yeah, Kaylee LaCroix, right? Okay, LaCroix at the plate now with 2 outs. Go! 3-3, baby!
Freshman right there!
Wow! Woo! How about it?
That was a no-doubter right there, no-doubter.
3-3. Sweet banana, baby! I said sweet banana! How about the Simpson Heating and Cooling Big Blast?
Contact right here.
Call the action.
Contact, no doubter, right here over the left field fence. Not even questionable.
Kylie LaCroix, a freshman, hits a 3-run homer?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Wow, Smooch, we got to make note of that. Kylie LaCroix with a 3-run homer. Wow, the crowd is wild here. So the freshman ties the game with 1 swing of the bat. We got 2 outs. That pitch is away. Oh, no. Called that one a strike. That was off the mark, but he rang it up. So Nadia Pope, the DP, in the batter's box. We got strike 2, apparently. Should get that one out. Got it just in time. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, if you like high school softball, you got to like what you're seeing. We got a wild and woolly contest. At the end of 1, we got a 3-3 ball game. We'll be back. I think we will after you watch this.
Searching for the quality of a nationally recognized Medicare Advantage plan, but seeking the personalized care and service of a local, familiar face? Primetime Health Plan is a top-performing plan with competitive benefits available right here in your community. Whether you call or meet us in person, our local team will be there to help you find quality coverage and care close to home. Call us today or visit us online at www.pthp.com to learn about our 2024 plans.
We're back to Firestone Stadium. We are big-time sports. It's 3-3 at the end of 1, and what a wild first inning. And I want to thank Matt Mullen. Matt Mullen is your attorney. If you need a good attorney, somebody you can trust, somebody that works hard for you, get a hold of Matt Mullen. That's Matt Mullen at KWG. All right, so first batter to lead off here in the second inning is a Mackenzie Brink. And Brink, wow, look out. That almost got the on-deck hitter. Mackenzie Brink will step in for the Golden Bears. Second pitch by Miller. Uh-oh, nice one. He's got to ring it. No, he won't ring that up. I thought that was right down the alley. Wow, what a game. Guess what? The scoreboard says 3-2-0 and 3-2-2. That's 2 errors on Garaway. Another foul ball down the right side, so she's trying to get around on Miller's fastball when she is swinging late on that pitch. So the winner of this game, Ashley, will come back Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to play Madison Tri-Village, who just beat Downton 1-0. Right?
Yep. Game right before this. It was a pretty interesting game, too.
It was. Yeah, we found it real interesting, didn't we, Smoochie? Smoochie and I were taking a nap in the car. Long day up here for the Joneses. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh, foul tip. Back to the screen, the freshman catcher will go back there and retrieve it, get it back out to Audrey Miller. The catcher, Sophia Connor. Two-two pitch. Uh-oh, wow.
That was beautiful.
What an off-speed pitch. Actually, this pitch fooled her.
Right here, she gets in her wind-up. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right.
Center fielder, number 4, Emma Jimenez.
All right, so stepping in now is number 4. And that is Emma Jimenez. Emma Jimenez, the center fielder for the Golden Bears. Jimenez against Audrey Miller. Wow, what a first inning that was, huh, Smooch? Uh-oh, second base. Ground ball to second. Flip over to first. Not much going on there, Gibsonburg. Grounds out to second base. Watch it on the replay.
Right here, hits it to the second baseman, Keaton Yoder. Cleaned it up, and right to Clea Glazer at first.
Number 1, Ansley Clement.
This is, let me see here. Ainsley Fleming, the shortstop. Ainsley Fleming, the first time up, Smooch. Ground out to the third baseman, 5-3. So 2 outs here, top of the second inning with a tight score. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Safe. I knew it was going to be trouble. It was a slow, high bouncer that you got to chart. You got to chart this ball a little bit. So the Pirate third baseman, and that is Jaylene Jimenez, did not charge the ball and then couldn't find a handle on it. So 3 errors now for the Garaway Pirates. Got to eliminate those errors if you want to make it to the state championship game. Cheyenne Reese, foul ball off the screen for strike 1. Big time sports. Number 1 in Ohio. High school sports. With our media platform, nobody can get the audience that Big Time Sports can. Uh-oh, what do we got? A fly out to right field.
Kylie LaCroix out there.
All right, so Troyer with the put out for out number 3 in right field. 1.5 in the books. We'll be back after this timeout.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. We are tied at 3 apiece here in this state semifinal. I want to thank the good guys at Stocker Concrete. That's Stocker Concrete in beautiful Dunedin Hutton. If you're building, if you're putting in a driveway, you're putting in a fence, if you need gravel, if you need concrete, if you need asphalt, if you need building materials, make sure you see the good guys at Stocker Concrete. So, Smoochie, we're going to start out and bring up that third baseman, Jaylene Jimenez. And Ashley, give us a report on Jimenez.
She's played for me since she's been about 12 years old. So, I mean, this kid can put the ball in play, line drive hitter, very, very good fundamentals hitting-wise.
All right, let's check her out now. What do we got? We got a ball on the first pitch. So Jimenez steps in. To face Olivia Walford. Walford that time blows one past Jimenez, so the count even now at 1. Olivia Walford of Gibsonburg with a nice season. Walford with an ERA of just over 2 with about 2.1 ERA, and that's pretty good for a high school softball pitcher. The count now 2-1 on Jimenez. Swing and a miss. Nice swing, though. I like the way she took a cut at the ball. 2-2 on our hitter. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Well, that's something that I don't like. Anytime you take a called third strike, shame on you.
Yeah, need to be swinging at that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Batting the first baseman, number 19, Kayla Glazer.
All right, so here we go now. Let's take a look at Kayla Glazer, the first baseman. She'll look at a called first strike. There's a foul ball, and all of a sudden, Walford is ahead of the hitter, 0-2. We are big time sports. We got all kinds of numbers to back up our story. Our media platform is second to none. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on broadcast TV. We are on cable TV. We are on YouTube. Nobody does that but big time sports. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Well, she went after the high, hard one.
Yeah, it looked a bit outside too from here, but yep. Just a little outside, definitely not our pitch.
That'll bring up Keaton Yoder. Keaton Yoder, the Pirate second baseman. 2 outs, bottom of inning 2. Oh, that one just misses a teeny weeny bit high for a ball. Yep, she missed it again, but not by much, so we got a 2-0 count now on Keaton Yoder, the Pirate second baseman. Fleming with the pitch at 3-0 now. So with 2 outs, Keaton Yoder steps in and gets 3 straight balls from Olivia Wofford. Gibsonburg. And the Pirates 3 apiece here. Uh-oh, that's ball 4. 4 straight pitches.
Yep, 4 straight balls right there.
Check it out, Ashley.
Yep, right here. Yep, she was going to take that anyway, so.
Thank you to the Denison Yard. The Denison Yard for a replay as Krista Miller will step in. Krista is the center fielder and the leadoff hitter. Wow. Right down the middle for a called strike. This is your leading hitter on this Pirate squad. That one is outside. Uh-oh. She's safe at second base. Wow, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that throw from the catcher wasn't there because she slid way too soon.
And did not get there.
Yeah, did not get to second base. Watch this lady slide
right
into
here.
second base. Watch.
Way too early.
Wow. But she made it.
Yep.
There's a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Krista Miller. Runner at second base. We got a tie game at 3. The Pirates against the Golden Bears. Right at the center fielder for out number 3. So there you have it. We've got 2 innings we've played, and we got a 3-2 zip and a 3-2-3. We'll be back after you watch this.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Stadium. We are going into the top of the 3rd inning here with the score tied at 3. Ashley, what have you seen so far?
Pirates just have to be patient at the plate. Just clean it up on defense a tad, and I think good things are going to start happening for the Pirates.
All right. So there you have it. First pitch is a ball. The hitter, Ava Amore, the 3rd baseman. Top of the 3rd, Audrey Miller in the circle for the Pirates. That one is going to be an out. How about that? Right at Yoder. LaCroix.
Yep,
Okay,
Kylie LaCroix out there, the one that hit the home run today. Yep, right here, takes it. First step back, comes in on it. Easy out.
Fielder, number 7, Leah Hall.
Miller will bring it. Wow, an off-speed
that was
pitch.
nice. That was pretty.
Well, I'll tell you what, that really fooled. How about this one? This is Leah Hall, and she's up there saying, wow, did I miss that one? That fooled everybody in the stadium. Miller is low and in the dirt for a ball. That's going to make it 1-1 now. On Leah Hall. That one is wide and away as a freshman catcher. The catcher really had to hustle to bring that one in. I think the Kessler is trying to tell somebody in the dugout something. Don't know if she pulled a muscle or what happened on that play. That one is low for ball 3. So 3-1 now with 1 out here in the Golden Bear half of the third inning. Well, there's 4 straight pitches. That's going to put her on. Take a look at it. Here's that last pitch.
She takes it right here, low. Just couldn't bring it up in the zone right there.
All right, so the Garaway Pirates from Sugar Creek down in Tuscarawas County, of course. Gibsonburg over there outside of Toledo. So stepping in now is the pitcher, Olivia Wofford, with a teammate aboard at first base and 1 out. That's a foul ball, and it's a good thing that ball went foul. That ball could have been big problems for the Pirate defense. On 1 to count now on our hitter. This is the pitcher, Olivia Wofford, at the plate. That one is inside. Throw down. Don't do that. Do not do that. That ball could have gone into right field. Wow. So we're going to have a little chat in the circle. Here comes Coach Dennis Koschmatter, the Garaway Pirates. So Audrey Miller having a little conversation with her catcher, Sophia Connor. The last couple pitches, Connor has wanted to talk to somebody about what's going on. So what that is, we don't know. But we've got a runner at first base and 1 out here in the top of the third. Foul ball. Good pitch by Audrey Miller. Can't get it by Olivia Wofford. Uh-oh, how about that change? Oh, wow.
That looked pretty close.
Wow, that was close, wasn't it?
That was, yep, right here we see.
That one is just gonna miss for ball 2, so we got a 2-2 count now on our hitter. Still 1 out. Swing and a miss.
There we go.
Strikeout. That's a very timely strikeout by Audrey Miller.
Very, very big strikeout right here.
Called the pitch.
Right here in the windup. Get the pitch. Yep. Batter wasn't even looking at it.
All right, so the first baseman, Emily Henderson, will step up to the plate now with 2 outs. Teammate aboard at first. That one way outside by Audrey Miller. Audrey Miller coming into today's contest with a record of 10-7 for the Pirates. Pirates, of course, we know, out of the Inter-Valley Conference. And I think the success of teams like Garaway and Strasburg has a lot to do with playing that conference schedule in the IBC.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, even this year, look how many teams, made it decently far in the tournament,
That's right. Conotton Valley was almost here, right?
Yes.
So
Tusky Valley,
yeah, Tusky Valley almost.
Ridgewood.
Ground ball to second base should be a routine out. It is out number 3. Puts the Golden Bears down in the top of the third inning. All right, so let's do this. So, Ashley, have you ever seen a Dover Dental Group fan cam?
I can't say that I have, actually.
Well, let me introduce the Dover Dental Group fan cam to you. There you get it. There's the Dover Group fan cam. And look at all those red Garaway Pirate people.
Oh, yeah. Bleeding red today.
Yeah, and you know a lot of those people out there, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yep, it's the Dover Dental Group fan cam. Thank you, Dr. Sean Moan. And we'd like to thank our good friend Jeremiah Johnson at the Pizza Parlor. Wow, I tell you what, if you live in Sugar Creek and you got something good, want something good to eat, it's got to be the Pizza Parlor. Before or after the game, stop at the Pizza Parlor in Sugar Creek and tell Jeremiah Johnson Mellow Tones sent you. Ashley, you're going to stop on your way home, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Parlor Sub's calling my name after this.
All right, so there you have it. There. Oh, look at Mr. Pirate, Ashley. Who's that?
I think it's Luke Miller. His sister is Molly Miller. She's a freshman on this roster here, so.
Okay. There's Mr. Pirate. As we get back to action here, Smooch, we got the number 2 hitter, the identical twin, Kayla Miller. There's a called strike on the first pitch. So this is the second half of the identical twins, Krista and Kayla Miller.
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right, Kayla, swing the bat, right?
Yeah. Sometimes we wish it was that easy.
Right, yeah, that's right. Bottom of the 3rd inning. We've got a tie ball game, and it all happens in the 1st inning. Gibsonburg, 3 of them at the end of the top of the 1st. Uh-oh. Safe. Just got her. Uh-oh, he caught her safe.
Yep, she dropped the ball over there.
All right, well, it was a close play at first base, but the first baseman dropped the ball. Check it out. You call it at home.
Kayla Miller, inside pitch, takes it to the left side. Third baseman kind of fumbles it, comes up with it. Makes a really good throw. First baseman just couldn't hang on to it.
Here we have Audrey Miller, the pitcher tonight for Garaway. So we got nobody out. She shows bunt. Runner gets back to first base. So Audrey Miller. Audrey Miller hitting .427 on the season. Shows bunt. That pitch is high again for ball 2. So we got an 0-2. All right, well, I wish the scoreboard, hey, Smoochie, the heck with the scoreboard. You start taking care of me, okay? There's a nice bunt. Throw to first base, gets the runner, but it was a good bunt right in front of the plate, which advances the runner to second.
Yep, right here we go. Audrey squares, puts that bunt down on the left side of the field, moves the base runner. I mean, that's all you can ask for.
All right, so with 1 out, the Pirates were the runner at second base. We got the shortstop, True Tango, who grounded out to third base her first trip. This is True Tango, and as Ashley told you, the last time Ashley saw this young lady play softball, she hit one out of the park. A big 3-run homer. That one is high and wide. That's ball 2 now.
I mean, you're not going to see anyone work harder than this kid, so.
Well, that's a lot to say because she's only a freshman.
Yes, absolutely.
This freshman probably outworks a lot of the older classmen.
Oh, yes. There's not many to choose from on this team, though, so.
Okay. So we got a count of 2-1 on True Tango. Got a teammate at second base with 1 out. Uh-oh, that's a little flopper to the pitcher. Those are the kind that you wish you had back. Nothing much going on with this one.
Jams are a little bit inside underneath that. Just pop up right to the pitcher.
All right, how about this young lady? And actually, what'd she do her last trip up?
She took one over the left field fence.
A 3-run homer by Ashley LaCroix.
Kylie LaCroix.
Kylie LaCroix. So we got 2 outs. Runner still at second base. LaCroix will look at one low and away. Kylie LaCroix hitting .373, not too shabby. .373 on the season. Catcher goes out, has a quick conference with her pitcher, Ansley Fleming. Both teams with only 2 hits in the contest. Both teams with 3 runs in the contest. Pop up. Back here near the Big Time Sports press box. So the count is 2-1. Scoreboard, of course, says 2-0, but it's 2-1. Now we got a 3-1 count, Smooch. All right, here we go. 3-1 count. Runner at second base. We are in the bottom of the third on the Big Time Sports Television Network. Uh-oh. So we got a full count. 3-2 now on Kylie LaCroix, who banged out a 3-run bomb her last trip. That one is foul. She will stay alive at the plate now and step back in against Fleming. Against Olivia Wofford. Well, she's going to deal. Well, that's going to be out number 3.
She dropped it.
She dropped it.
And she advances to second on that. Scores a run. She's having herself a day at the plate here.
Well, what was a routine fly ball is dropped by the left fielder.
Now batting the designated player, number 25, Nadia Poe.
So an error on the left fielder gives the Pirates run number 4. Wow, and what an error it was. Here's the pitch. LaCroix at second base now after doing some boot, scoot, and boogie down that baseline as the ball went to left field. There's a shot of LaCroix. Nadia Pope. Nadia Pope, the DP, designated player, fouls one back. Count is 1-1. Nadia Pope. Let me check her out. Nadia Pope. Wow, she hits .358 on the season. .358 ain't too shabby. Pretty good year for Nadia Pope.
And she's another one, that's really come out of her shell and has progressed so much during this late season. So she's definitely been helping out at that DP position.
All right, so 2 outs now. Here's the pitch. Pitch is inside. That'll make it 3-1 now on Nadia Pope. The Pirates come up with a big run on an error in left field to make it 4-3. Both teams now with only 2 hits. Here's the pitch by Fleming. Excuse me. Wow. Get it? Yep. Called it a strike. So Olivia Wofford has given up only 2 hits to the Pirates. Oh, right at her. Wow.
Very hard hit ball.
Wow, are you kidding me? Look out. All right, let's watch it again, Ashley, on the Mount Hope Pets defense, baby.
Right here, she just takes it. Really hard line drive to the third baseman. That's a heads-up play right there. That's a very good play by the third baseman.
And that's why I am really glad that they make them wear face guards at third base. We'll be back with more from Firestone Stadium after you watch this.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. We are in the top of the 4th inning with Audrey Miller facing the leadoff hitter, Mia Brink. Foul ball. Last trip to the plate, Mia Brink struck out. You know, so far, both pitchers have only given up 2 runs. Garaway happens to have 4 runs on 2 hits. Is that not right, Smooch? All right, so there you get a good shot now. 1-1 the count. Mia Brinks, leadoff hitter here in the top of the 4th. That one is low for a ball. So Dover, one of our teams is the Dover Tornadoes. They won 7-0 in the first game of the day today. So that means we will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to do Dover and Springfield. Springfield beat Boardman, so it'll be Dover and Springfield, and the Big Time Sports guys will be here. 3-1 is the count on our hitter. Swinging a little dribbler in the batter's box will make it a full count. Audrey Miller. I think Audrey Miller is a stick that stirs the drink for the Garaway softball team.
Absolutely. There she goes.
And right there's why I say that. Miller with a strikeout to start the inning. Watch it again, Ashley.
Right here with the windup. Right in, a little high, but she went after it.
Number 18, Mackenzie Muntz.
All right, so Mackenzie Muntz, M-U-N-T-Z. Mackenzie Muntz steps in against Audrey Miller. Ball gets to the backstop. That'll be a ball 1. Pitch inside from Miller. For the Garaway Pirates. Looking for a win so they can get to the state championship game. That pitch is high, and again the catcher. That catcher's like a contortionist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, today she is.
Doing all kinds of stretching.
She's being a good ball back there.
There's another pitch outside.
That looked pretty good.
So the winner of this game will come back Sunday at 11 a.m. That's in the morning for you church people. Sunday morning, 11 o'clock against Tri-Village, who were 1-0 winners over Dalton today. All right, good call. Nice pitch from Audrey Miller. We'll make it a 3-1 count. High chopper at the foul ball. At the foul ball. But it was close, though. I'll tell you what.
That was very close.
3 inches, maybe.
Yeah.
This is an unusual bounce from this ball, but watch it. It almost is fair. But the first base umpire is right there. Now watch it in the air.
Good thing she didn't get on that or anything. So
full count. Now on our hitter, Mackenzie Muntz, the second baseman for the Golden Bears with a full count. Uh-oh, she gets a pass on balls. So with 1 out, here's the replay on the last pitch. Compliments of the Denison yard.
Just a little bit low and inside for the umps liking today.
All right, number 4 is Emma Jividen, the center fielder. She grounded out 2. Second base, her last trip up. Audrey Miller will deliver. That pitch is wide and high. So the runner at first base represents the tying run if the Golden Bears can bring her around. But there's 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Foul ball. as she battles now. Emma Jividan in there against Audrey Miller. Well, a swing and a foul tip. While we're at it, I want to thank Trevor Clark at Clark's XL Screen Printing. I get my t-shirts from Clark's XL Screen Printing. Why don't you? Trevor Clark at Clark's XL Screen Printing. Another foul ball. Wow, she is battling in that batter's box. The center fielder against the pitcher. Right back to the box. Throws her out at first base. That was the play. That was where to go with it. Runner will advance to second base. Ashley Rodacher, talk to me.
Right here with the pitch. Takes it just a little bit outside. Right back to Audrey. Just easy out right there.
So we got 2 outs. The shortstop, the leadoff hitter, Ansley Fleming, will step in. Ansley reached on an error by the third baseman, her last trip to the plate. She hits from the left side. Runner at second, represent a tie game. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, call that one. Yes, he did. He must have heard me. Just caught the outside corner, didn't it? Audrey Miller. Smooch, this pitcher's only a sophomore. This Garaway team is loaded for the next couple, 3 years. Look out, here come the Pirates. 0-2 the count. Another strike means it's dugout time for the Pirates. Uh-oh. Off-speed pitch is gonna miss.
Just a little bit outside there.
Yeah, a little bit, 1-2. I want to thank Justin Caldwell at PAC Drilling. That's PAC Drilling. PAC Drilling and Justin Caldwell support all high school sports. Well, that's all right. Had to hold the ball. Had her beat out at first base. This was a tough play for Jimenez at third.
Just up in the air way too long. Softball's a game of seconds, and she got it on that one.
Well, now we got a runner on the corner. All right, we got Cheyenne Reese coming in, who flew out to right field her last trip. A Reese hit could mean a tie ball game. And there it is. We got a tie ball game on the hit by Cheyenne Reese to right field. Ashley Rodacher. Why don't you call the action?
Right here, Audrey in the wind-up. Yep, outside pitch, takes it to right field. Kylie LaCroix, outfield, makes a really nice throw out to third to hold that runner at 2.
All right, so all of this with 2 outs now. So they score the big run to tie things up with 2 outs. That pitch is inside for a ball. Golden Bears with runners at first and second base with 2 outs. Both teams 4 runs in the contest. Wow, they get the ball in very quickly, but all of a sudden, the Golden Bears bats have come alive against Audrey Miller, and here we go.
Right here, just right past the shortstop. You know, True couldn't get there, but Krista Miller coming up with that backup, gets that ball in super quick.
All right, so we got the Ducks on the pond now. Runners at first, second, and third with 2 outs. And who's stepping in, Smooch? Leah Hall. Leah Hall at the plate. Miller against Hall. Ooh, a nice swing and a miss by Leah Hall.